Hey, what's going on, guys? Joseph White here, and you're watching another JDub Twins video. Today I've got the JLT 3.0 billet catch can. We're going to be doing a quick install onto my 392 Scat Pack Hemi 6.4 liter wide body. Jesus Christ, it's all a handful. Look, so I've been told that it is very important to get yourself a oil catch can. Helps pick up all of that extra gunk that might be floating around the cylinder heads. Helps the longevity of your vehicle, okay? So a couple of tools that you'll need. First of all, towel, right? To help catch, some of these smaller items that you're going to be using to install the catch can. 15mm deep socket, okay? Because of the fact that we need to get on this bolt, we need to reach the nut that's on this bolt, okay, along with the ratchet, all right? We'll need some pliers here to help remove the original line here. And then, of course, you'll need a Phillips head screwdriver to mount the catch can onto the mounting bracket, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and go through with the install here. I'm going to first start with using these pliers to remove the main line here from these connection points. And what's gonna happen is that once this thing mounts, it will connect directly to these points here. So we're going to remove this line, and the JLT is going to fit here, and it's going to replace it. So let's get started. They say use pliers because we might need to use these to break the seal on these lines here. So, all right, here we go. So this one's coming off here. Like I said, you got to work it a little bit. You can't baby it. We got this side coming off now. You really do need these pliers to get it off. All right, so after we've taken that off, we now need to mount the mounting bracket by taking off this bolt here using the 15mm here. Makes you wonder exactly what the heck this bolt is for. But whatever it's for, the JLT fits on easily. Okay, there we go. So now we take that off. Ooh, it's kind of hot. And now we're going to put this on and use this nut to mount it. All right, so here we go. Got this. Trying to burn my fingers here. Ooh, this is actually very hot. Holy cow. I just finished driving the car, actually. And of course, like a genius, I did some spirited driving here on my way back home because I was excited to install the catch can. But all right, let's go for it. Here, I'll use a towel here to hand crank it a little bit. All right. Here, we'll do it this way. And once I get it right, I will strap it down here. There we go. Starts to even itself out. Now we're gonna crank it enough to make me feel comfortable with all the vibration that goes on in the engine bay. It didn't take a whole lot of effort to get it loose, so I don't want to crank it too tight, but I do want to have a sense of security. All right. Okay. Next step, of according to the instructions. It actually did come with instructions, and right now I'm going by the steps. You're going to use these 2 screws to mount the JLT onto its mounting plate here. And as I'm looking at this, let's go ahead and try to rearrange this to where the piece will fit on, everything will fit on nicely. Something we gotta take into consideration here. Because it'll fit on like this piece will fit on like this, and you know. So let's see, they say to try to use some of the oil that's on this to lubricate the nipple here. It'll make it a little easier to slip on. I am trying to also finagle this to where it'll turn facing the catch can, make it a little easier to install. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna hand crank these. Well, first of all, let me get this nipple in. There we go. It slides in quite easily, actually. And now we're going to get the screws here and hand crank these, and then we'll use the my tool here to further refine its placement. Now let's make sure these things are going in right. Okay, let's see. So that's solid. Okay, I just want to make sure that this goes in right. I want to make sure I thread it properly. I don't want to force thread it, screw anything up. Looks like I'll need to use a Phillips head to get it in. A little better. So this one's going. Let's see if I can't get this one in. Gotta be patient here. Here we go, here we go. Okay, that's a lot better. So this one's going in nicely. Getting it in with my hands. This one here, let's see if I can't refine the threading here to go in easier. It's starting to. But as I do this, honestly, the installation right now is pretty easy. It's going in pretty seamlessly right now. Let's see. Do this one. There we go. And the final piece here is getting this bit in. Here we go. Let's just make sure we push it in here. Gotta put some elbow grease into it. Like I say, you can't baby these parts. And that's pretty much it, guys. There it goes. Billet catch can. And so here's how we do it. So in the event that you need to check on your levels, and they suggest that you do this every time you get an oil change at least, you just unscrew it here. And the clearance they give you is just enough, it's perfect to then see how much oil you have in here. So we'll see, guys. I'll do an update. So that was the install. As you can see, went by pretty quickly. And we'll do an update and see how much oil this thing actually catches. So let's screw it back on here. It threads really nicely. gonna make sure there we go. We're not gonna crank it too hard, but you know, make sure there's, you know, we could take it off easily. But we also don't want it to get loose and fall off and flop around inside the engine bay here. And so what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm going to just, you know, just double tap some of these to make sure they really are cinched down. And take it for a ride. Like I said, let me just try to cinch this down. Obviously, we don't want any issues here with parts falling off. But that's pretty much it, guys. Looks good to me. So really quick install, really easy. You know, minimal tools. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later.